Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is Ten Hag. Manchester United are pushing for Ten Hag. It's no more Poch and it is rightfully Ten Hag. The right appointment at the right time that we needed at this football club. That time to get positivity that we got in this football club. It is Ten Hag. Ten Hag. Multiple sources coming out and saying that Manchester United are in the race for Erik Ten Hag. They're pushing for him. Advanced talk have begun as the Glazers, Richard Arnold and Joel Glazer, are the ones who want Erik Ten Hag at this club, as per Mark Ogden of the ESPN and Fabrizio Romano, a renowned journalist in the world of transfer for football. How more do you want your day to be blessed than having this great news from Manchester United? I mean, it's coming a day late, but everyone who's known me on this channel, I've said it. I want Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag, he's the right person to bring in at the right time. Pochettino, in my opinion, he's a good coach, but he's on the decline. He's literally on the decline. We should not be signing a manager who has been sacked 3 times in his last 4 jobs. We should not be doing that. That's not what big clubs do. We've got Erik Ten Hag, who literally wants to leave Haag'S at the end of the season. We should be going for him, and that's what we're doing. And is it that time when you look back and say, is the Richard Arnold's regime now a different reflection of the last failure, of the last 9 years of failure at this club? Is it a different reflection? Are we now saying what we want to see at Man United? I'm not going to give them the full credit yet, because until when these things start, that's when we can give them the credit. I think we need to look at this in a situation whereby next year, this summer, there's going to be a massive overhaul at this football club. There are many players who are here now that are not going to be here. This is the overhaul we need. And we need the right person at the right time to come in and start the overhaul. We need a reset. We need a new direction at this football club. This football club has been an absolute mix of shit and failure in the past 9 years. We need to come now and go in the right direction. The right direction we need to go in now. We cannot afford to make a wrong decision at this point. And I'm absolutely happy that we've gone for Erik Ten Hag, because I'm telling you now, it is the right appointment at the right time. Make sure you smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and let's dig into it. Who is Erik Ten Hag? He's a Dutch coach who's literally rebuilt 3 Ajax teams. He's walked under Pep Guardiola at Bayern Munich as a reserve team coach. He's literally also worked with FC Twente. He is a different breed of manager. He literally plays a different style of attacking football. The way he plays with 2 midfielders, 2 DMs. I won't necessarily call them DMs. He plays with 2 CMs who are literally energetic. They put in the work, the graft, the bombing on and on. That's the way he plays. And it's a different style of football. Different style of football. And that's what I want at Man United. I'm tired of this shit pack the ball style of football we've been playing for the last 9 years. I'm sick of it. I think United fans will be happy, even if we don't win a trophy in the next 2 years, but we see progression in the style of play. We need a different style of play. We literally play a crap style of play because we don't have the right players to play the style of play we need. And that's what I'm saying. This summer, we can't afford to go for overpriced players, because we need like 4 players this summer. I think personally we need a centre back, we need a CDM more, we need a right winger, And I think, in my opinion, we need a young striker because we can't go into next season with only Ronaldo and probably Martial. Cavani's gonna end of the season. We don't know what's happening with the Mason Greenwood situation. I think we need another young striker. And this is why I said we can't go for overpriced players at this point. Because next season, it could go down as one of the most tragic seasons. This one is already. But I feel next season we must give Erik Ten Hag what he wants. Let him have the say, what he wants to do with the club. And I think that's it. In my opinion, you look at all these things and it's like, Man United, they've appointed Ten Hag, and they're going to give him control. Is he going to have total control? Is he going to come in and say, oh, Harry Maguire, you're not good enough? Used to do Scott McTominay, I'm going to turn you to the next Roy Keane. Marcus Rashford, you're going to come back to your best. If he does all of that, makes changes, the hair, you know, my goalkeeper, we are all going to be, okay, you know what? It's his job, let him carry on. But I think Erik Ten Hag, he's the right appointment at this time. We need positivity at this point. If they went with Poch, God no. If they literally went with Pochettino, I would have been losing my absolute shit here. I'm chill today, I'm having a lovely day because of this news. But if they had actually appointed Pochettino, oh my God, it would have been the final nail in the coffin. Because I think the fans, they don't want Pochettino. They don't want him. And we don't want him as well. The players, I saw something 2 days ago saying the club have constructed ex-players to ask them who the choice of manager should be. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so happy because most of the ex-players, they literally want Pochettino because they don't know anything about Erik Ten Hag. You listen to some of them and one said, oh, he's been training, he went to Pochettino 5 or 6 years ago, we trained with him for a week. That's how he won Pochettino United. I'm just so happy they didn't go down the ex-player route because God, no, literally no. We cannot afford to allow ex-players who've literally not been in the game, the modern game, for 10 years now and counting. Some of them have not been in the modern game for 15 years. You cannot afford to ask ex-players at this point because this stage in our history could go down as one of the days or the stages in the history of this club where we turn the new leaf. Because we need to go down a completely different direction. A completely different direction. And I think bringing in Ten Hag is going to enhance a different Man United. We're going to see a different Man United under Erik Ten Hag. We might probably not win a trophy in the first 2 years, but I think if we give him the power and say, look, listen, you've got this, you've got that, you've got total control, you've got a good structure around you, you're going to complete everything and let's work together. That's what I think. But I'm going to hold my hands up here. We appointed Ten Hag, doesn't mean Ten Hag will work. Erik Ten Hag can come to Man United and fail. In fact, I would argue with anybody, any manager that comes to Man United is destined to fail. But this is a new leaf on the original Arnold. And I think this is a small step forward in the right direction. We've got like over 50 steps and we've only taken half a good step. We've still got 49.5 steps to take. Yeah, I think this club, we need to continue going in a different direction. Forget the last 9 years of failure. Go in a different direction. Stop going for overpriced British players. I would even say overpriced European players. We need all these 30, 40, 50 million pound signings that are going to come in and we'll turn them into world class players. If they want to move on after 4 years, we move them on. That's what big clubs do. You cannot just keep on getting these 80 million pound players, these 50 million pound players. You give them 200 grand a week, and no one is going to buy them at this level. We'll stop Harry Maguire and Wan-Bissaka for the next 3 years because no one's going to buy them, and no one's going to pay the ridiculous amount of wages we pay them. And I think this is what we need to look at this club and be like, this is the time. This is the time where we actually need to be critical in our thinking. Ralph Rangnick said it, we can't afford to make another mistake in another transfer window. We cannot afford it. Now we've got Ten Hag. That's a small step in the right direction. Give him the power, back him, let him be able to do whatever he wants to do. He is the manager now. If Ten Hag is even going to fail, let him fail because he tried. Don't let him fail because you didn't back him or you didn't give him control. Don't make him look like a prat. Let him come in, let him work, and literally, let's move on from there. He said this project is going to be a 5-year project. I think it'll be less than 5 years. I think in 3 years in 3 to 4 years, I think we should be good. And I think this is why these players as well, most of them, the careers are going to be rejuvenated under Erik Ten Hag. There's some of them, the careers will not be rejuvenated. I'm telling you now, some of those lots, they're not good enough. They are not good enough. They're an absolute disgrace. And I think, as far as they're an absolute disgrace, most of them, we should give them a last chance. Let's give them a last chance, in all honesty. When Erik Ten Hag comes, hey, you're not good enough. We're moving you on. We need to make those ruthless decisions. We need to start making decisions that are going to help the club move forward, and not keep on making business decisions over business decisions over business decisions. Make sure you smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, take care, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Thank you for your constant support on the channel. It doesn't go unappreciated. Thank you all, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Erik Ten Hag, the next Manchester United